Nigeria is about to collapse. Soldiers cries out as army generals force them to work with the terrorist sponsors. My people, hey, nothing we no go here. Nothing we no go here. Please, allow me to drop this unbelievable before you this very day. A lot of people have been saying it that when you're talking about the Boko people, then you start talking about the military. That the Boko people actually are hidden under the military. The military are the ones that we know as the Boko people. They are the Boko people in military uniform. No, that is what Nnamdi Kanu call them. You understand? And that is why Nnamdi Kanu tag Nigeria a zoo country. All right, my people, no be small thing. You are welcome to yet another very strong broadcast coming to you from the Lord TV. The exclusive we have for you today is that soldiers are raising alarm, saying that the army generals are forcing them to work with the terrorists. Terrorist sponsors. Imagine. Someone said it that if you look at it very well, you will see that it is our Nigerian soldiers that are supplying weapons to these Boko people. How are these Boko people getting weapons? How are they getting the military uniforms they are wearing? Because if you watch it very well, you will see that the uniforms they are wearing are our Nigerian army uniforms. No wonder they are disguising, and you will not even know that they are terrorists. My dear people, I tell you, we are no longer safe in this very country. Nnamdi Kanu, all that he said is exactly what is currently going on as we speak. Now, the innocent soldiers are now the ones crying and voicing out that look, in our midst are the Boko people. Our generals are now forcing us to work with the sponsors. Imagine why? Because they want the sponsors to start using them to start supplying weapons to these Boko people. Because if you watch it very well, you will see that the sponsors of these Boko people are the ones using these small soldiers to go through the bushes and supply some of these weapons to these Boko people and ammunitions. What nonsensical. My dear people, this is exactly what we are talking about, and this is why we say that terrorism in Nigeria will be very, very difficult and uneasy to scrap off. That is why I laughed when Buhari came into power. The first thing he did was to move the headquarters of the military of the Nigerian army to Maiduguri. They asked him, Mister, why did you do what you did? He said, I did that because in the next 90 days, I want to end terrorism. And I laughed. They now ask him again, why? He said, because that is where the headquarters of the Boko people actually are. What happened? In no reach 2 weeks, these Boko people begin to strike. My people beg na story. Anyway, everything is now becoming very clear that the Nigerian army is in fact the Boko people themselves. I'm telling you, they are the Boko people themselves. They are it is the Boko people that are wearing the army uniform. They are the one disguising. No wonder it is very, very difficult to get a hold of them. Don't forget that many of them are the ones that the federal government reintegrated into the army. So the moment they reintegrate them into the army, automatically they start working for their paymasters. Now, from the very small booklet I have here, it was stated here that according to multiple military sources who spoke exclusively to our reporters, the soldiers said their commanders were forcing them to patrol, share intelligence, and earn leave in the same camps with the former Boko people members who surrendered to the government despite deep distrust and repeated cases of betrayal. You see that? If they start sharing camp and room with this reintegrated terrorists that just repented, tell me, how can't they initiate them into the foe? That is the means these commanders and generals are using in reintegrating and winning more soldiers into terrorism. All right, we're still on the content. Several Nigerian soldiers have expressed anger and fear over what they described as a dangerous policy by the Nigerian army, compelling troops to work alongside repentant Boko people fighters in parts of Yobe and other states in the northern Sahara reporters has learned. Now, according to multiple military sources who spoke exclusively to Sahara reporters, the soldiers and their commanders were forcing them to patrol, share intelligence, and even live in the same camps with the former Boko people and members. Hmm. This is unheard of and unbelievable, and this is unacceptable. I must tell you, this is something I must say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the chief of or chief the commander in chief of the armed forces really need to readdress, because this is not acceptable in any way. How can you be asking the soldiers to be sharing room with the repentant terrorists? Don't you know that even the so-called reintegrated terrorists can, in one way, start, working secretly with the terrorists that they were actually working with? Don't you know that? Have you forgotten the particular terrorist that was reintegrated into the army? The moment they reintegrated him into the army, it wasn't up to 1 week. This guy, left the army and visited his father. And you know what he did? He beheaded his father immediately. I'm telling you. So you can now see, look at someone that they granted amnesty, reintegrated into the army. See the crime he has just gone to commit. My people, this is why I will tell you clearly that this country is not doing what they said they will do. We are not fools now. We are not fools. We know what these people are doing. We know why they are granting amnesty to these terrorists. Buhari did it. Now Tinubu is now doing it. The person that is not a terrorist that is supposed to even allow to go, they are still keeping him. Why? That is politics. My people, I tell you now, this very country, Nigeria, will never change. Look at it. As we speak right now, Nigeria has now been seen as an unsafe nation, unsafe country. Look at America is now pointing at areas where their citizens can go and where their citizens cannot go in Nigeria. Imagine, is that a good thing? Nigeria, as we speak right now, has been tagged three, number three most terrorized nation in the whole world. Oh my God, in the whole world. Do you know how many countries we have? Number three, we are now tagged as number three terrorized country in the whole world. Then number three in corruption in the whole world. Then number one in corruption in Africa. Is that a good record? And we are not doing anything to help save this bad record and bad name. My dear listeners, please help me to share this video. Let everybody have a duplicate and a copy of this nonsensical that has just been unveiled and revealed to you on this day. To me, I will tell you that it's a big shame and it's not to be welcomed at all. Now, looking at what already have just been said, I want to believe that these very terrorists and soldiers that have cried out, I want to believe that they actually are very much sincere with this very alarm, because I know the Nigerian army, that the moment they discover the soldiers that are making uh, this loud voice, or calling aloud for intervention, the next thing you will see is to get that very soldier, you know, um, executed. And that is one thing that these generals are doing that is not right. I'm telling you, that's one thing they are doing that's not right. And that's the reason why terrorism, killings, and all of that will never end. Look at look at the people that is supposed to go after, they are pointing fingers at IPOP, an innocent organization that is out to help to save this very country from terrorism. Criminals of this kind, they went and prescribed them. Anyway, I'm not gonna share this video because everybody must have a duplicate and copy of this. This is the way and the means Donald Trump got information that this country is genocidally killing the Christians. So help do this and make the news go viral. Thank you.